and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have a review by FitVille. Do you want to know what's in my box? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys. So this box just arrived and FitVille did send me this for review. So thank you so much for sending me your shoes to try out and show my viewers. I greatly do appreciate it. So there you guys know, this is a shoe company. They got a hold of me and they asked if I'd be willing to show you one of their pairs of shoes. I was able to pick out any pair that I wanted. And when I saw that one pair came in a specific color, I'm like, oh, can I get those? If you do not know, I am tall. I'm a tall bitch. I am literally like 5'11" with no shoes on. So I am extremely tall. So coming up tall, I can't have small feet. I would look very not well put together. So I do have large feet because I am large and tall. So I have to be proportioned, and I am. So I do have some large feet. My whole entire life, I have only been able to really get shoes in the men's section, which sucks if you want something cute or girly or like girlier colors, something that doesn't look masculine that you're wearing. But I've tried several times. I've even gone, like if I see a size 11 or 11 and a half is probably the most. I can never really find a 12 or higher in a woman's shoe. So for me, in my big old feet, I normally wear a 10 in men, which is a 12 in women. So when I saw that their sizes go to 12 or 12 and a half in women, I'm like, wow, so you mean to tell me I can have a girl's shoe and they even have regular and wide, extra wide width? I'm like, so I can have a women's shoe, female colors, and it's going to fit me? What? So that is why I was like, you know what? I would love to show you guys because you never know. Maybe somebody out there is struggling the same as I am and you have some large and in charge feet like I do, and it's really hard for you to find cute or comfortable or girly shoes. This would be a good place. And they also do have men's shoes. They do have another box. It's coming. I should be getting it any day now. They did send me a men's set so my man can test them out. So then I will have those in just a little bit. I wanted to show you these now because I want to start wearing these every day to work until he gets his pair, and then he can test his out, and then I can come back and finalize and tell you if they're comfortable, that kind of thing. If I got any blisters, did they hurt my feet? You never know because a lot of that could happen with shoes. So I'm going to let you know after I test them and can wear them every day for some time, so then you know if they are comfortable and at least get my opinion. So I wanted to show you again these now because when I show you his, I will already be wearing these for a few days and they might not look so brand new. And so I wanted to show you these now. I will have them all linked down below. You can definitely check them out. Again, they have men's, they have women's. They even have like a steel toe protective shoe for men. So if your man works construction or anything like that and needs a steel toe, they have those as well. So everything will be linked down below. You can definitely go and check them out and see all of the different types of shoes and color options that they have for them. So again, let's dive in. It came in this box right here. FitVille, that's the brand. It does say 12W, so that is a 12 in women. When you open it up, that's what it looks like. Oh, and this is more of like a fabric-y material, not like a cheap tissue paper. And it has their logo on it. That's nice. Do you see that color? Do you see that color? I am so excited. You guys do not know, every time, and it's sad because even when I moved out here to Florida, my man would take me to like the shoe store at the mall and he would be looking in the women's section for me and he'd be trying to like pick out like women's shoes and bring them to me, and I'm over in the men's section and he's like, hey, what about these? I'm like, I'm sorry, babe, but I don't wear women's shoes because they're too small, they're too narrow, and I don't want ingrown toenails or my feet hurting. So it took him a while to understand my big old feet because I could almost wear his shoes. So but bless his heart, he was definitely trying. So when I saw that this one came in this color, I'm like, oh, and if this is going to fit me, I am going to be the happiest little person because I've never got to have girly shoes or any color that I actually do like. So here is like a mint teal green. It does have like a little like baby yellowish and then some gray and like a darker gray. Here is the tread of the shoe, and oh my goodness. So it does have their sticker. Down inside, it is a thing right here to keep its form and its shape. Okay, so I just did a little quick tie just so it wasn't hanging out of the way so you can see the shoe a little bit better. And I am so excited. This material right here is super, super soft. It is a really, really soft material. And the shoe is not like some running shoes or some like, you know, athletic shoes. You pick them up and it's like, it doesn't even feel like you're carrying anything because they're like so lightweight. This one is a lighter shoe, but it's not that light. You can tell it still feels of quality, which is good. And again, I do like all of the treads on the bottom, especially here in Florida where it rains like every day. I do want some traction so I don't slip if I am walking outside. So that is awesome. I'm super, super impressed with them so far. So let me see if I can get them on, if they fit, and if they do, I will wear them. And again, once his come, I will show you those and I can complete my review. But I'm already so happy. I'm so happy. Like, oh my gosh, teal shoes for me that I get to wear. I'm so excited. So stay tuned. And when I come back for his shoes to show you what he picked. All right, you guys. So I am back now to finalize my review on these shoes. And oh my gosh, I am so thankful that they did reach out to me because I now have a place where I'm going to be buying my shoes from. I'm so thankful. These are amazing shoes. So let me go ahead and just back up a hair and let me show you the pair that they sent for my man to test out. He actually picked a really cool orange color. They looked really, really neat and they look really good together. Like the whole shoe in a whole looks really good with that color. So I'm glad that he just chose orange. At first I was like, orange? But they actually look really, really good. So now I'm going to kind of just tell you a few talking points of what he says on the shoes from his opinion on wearing them. And then I'm going to tell you all about my opinion. So for his, again, he really did like the color. He says that they are super, super comfortable. And he did point out the fact, like, I have more wider feet, so I wouldn't have noticed this. He has like thinner, more narrower feet than I do. So he said the way that the shoes are designed where you have enough room to put in an extra insert, because he was saying that if anybody might have like an arch issue or anything like that to where maybe they need to wear specific inserts just for their feet, or they need additional like cushion for their feet, there's enough room in there. If you were to add another insert, there will be enough room. I did purchase him a pair of inserts. He was complaining about a pair of shoes a while back, so I bought him a pair of inserts to put in there, and he never put them in there. He wanted to save them for a new pair of shoes, which didn't make sense to me, but I'm like, whatever. They're his inserts. He can do whatever he wants to with them. He actually did put them in these shoes. After he wore them for a few weeks, he put them in there and he was like, oh my gosh. He goes, there's like some double cushion in here. And he's like in love with his extra support cushion. So again, if you did want to put any extra support in there, I think it's perfectly fine for myself, but he loves extra cushion and he's super, super excited that he could put his new inserts in there as well. And they fit his feet perfectly and he still has room. One thing that he did point out is that the way that the shoes are designed, like it kind of seems like one side kind of sits out a hair, which helps with balance. So he says it keeps you balanced with that wide kind of like design. So you're very, very stable while you are walking. And I did notice that as well. I just didn't like put two and two together. I was just like, ooh, these are super, super nice. And I just really, really like them. So he did point out that fact. And he says they're just super, super comfortable. He really, really loves them. He's so thankful that he got them as well. So thank you for sending him a pair. He says they're super stylish. The quality and the look and the feel is just so high quality and he absolutely loves them. So do I. So for me, I do want to just point out the fact again that I'm so excited that I have a pair of shoes that fit my big feet, because I have, like I explained, I've suffered through that my entire life in trying to find shoes. So now I know where I'm going to be purchasing my shoes because they do fit me 100%. And oh my goodness, are they comfortable. So one day, because mine are like that mint green color, I was wearing something completely different and I just didn't think that that would go. I like to match. That's just how I am, color coordination. And so I was like, let me just grab my other shoes that I normally would be wearing, like what I was wearing before I got these every single day, and I thought they were fine. I put them on and I was like, oh my gosh, huge, huge difference. I don't want to wear my other shoes anymore. Not only are they narrow and they just they feel like they just don't fit me 100%. And I didn't really think that I had this issue before, just because, again, I just settle. I'm just used to just settling with my shoes. So I just kind of forgot about, you know, does it really actually fit? Was it good quality? So the shoes that I have, they're expensive shoes as well. They're in really name brand shoes that I get at the mall. And when I put them on, I was like, oh my gosh, I had to suffer through the day to wear them because they were black. So I'm going to either purchase the black ones or the gray ones, but definitely I am going to be getting at least 1 or 2 more pairs of these shoes, because again, they are just super, super comfortable. I'm super impressed that they fit me. They have the wide width as well. And I can't say it enough how comfortable these shoes are. And then the two different, like, because his shoes are a different feel than mine, like the material. The orange is not soft, like my mint teal kind of color is like a soft material. So his can wipe off very, very easily to be cleaned. And I thought mine would not be as easy. I think I was moving the wheelbarrow and I ran over my foot. And so I literally had tire marks on my shoe in dark black, and I was so upset because this was only not even a week after wearing them, and I'm like, oh no. I literally just had a regular washcloth with just I dampened it with water. I didn't even put soap, and it actually came right off. I was super shocked, and you can't even tell that I ran my foot over with that tire. There's no trace of it. So no one's gonna know what I did because it's not there. So I just wanted to point out that, you know, his shoes are gonna be super easy to clean because of that material, but mine are going to be too, because that stain did not stay in there. It came out super easy. We even both wore our shoes out to Tampa. We went out to Tampa to go to the Hard Rock Casino. So we wore our shoes so we can be styling and comfort the whole entire time as you're walking around that big old place and trying to find the car and all of that too. So we really did put these shoes to test. Plus, I wore mine every single day except those 2 days to work, and I have been wearing them for at least 3 to 4 weeks now consecutively, because I know when I first get new shoes, they're always super comfortable the first few days. And then after that, the cushion, especially for my big ass, starts going down. They're not as comfortable. That's when I start feeling like the pain and the pressure points here and there. And that's when things just start getting like south. So I only have like a few good days where shoes actually feel really good. But with this brand, my shoes still feel 100% amazing. Still to this day, like a month later of wearing them pretty much every single day. So I cannot stress it enough how comfortable these shoes are. And I'm definitely getting some more. Definitely getting some more. So there you go. Comment down below and let me know, do you have issues with shoes like I do? Do you have rather larger feet for a woman or a man and you just have problems finding shoes that fit you? Do you have like a wider foot? That kind of thing. You can share that with me if you like. I got a wide ass foot, let me tell you. But these shoes with the wide, my foot has never felt better. Like nothing was touching the ends, and I have huge problems with ingrown toenails. I can't remember if I said that in the beginning because I've been wearing these for several weeks since I filmed the original. But I've always had huge problems with ingrown toenails, and none of my toes have been hurting, feeling any pain, even any pressure this entire time. So this has really stepped up and changed my shoe game, let me tell you. So thank you so much, FitVille, for getting a hold of me and not letting just me, but my man experience how comfortable your shoes are. And I'm just so thankful that I have these, and they're super comfortable. With gift giving coming up because of the holidays, you can definitely, if you want to grab a pair for anybody that you know, for you or a family member, a friend, anybody like that, definitely use my code SHE18 to save an additional 18% off. So there's that. You guys comment down below. Let me know, have you heard of this company? Do you want to go check them out now? I will have them all linked down below. You can definitely go and do that. And yeah, so that is everything for this particular video. Again, comment down below. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew, out.